actor, producer, and iconic rapper whose historic album from 1991, Death Certificate, is now re-released in a 25th anniversary edition with 3 new songs. Ice Cube. How are you? Great to see you. Okay. So I know you're here to promote an album. I know you also want to talk about my transgression. What do you want to do first?
I knew you was going to fuck up sooner or later. I did. I love your show. You got a great show.
Thank you.
You know, but you be bucking up against that line a little bit. You know, you got a lot of black jokes. You know what I'm saying? You do.
Well, against racists. Not... Yes.
Sometimes you sound like a redneck trucker up
No,
here.
I don't.
Yes, you do.
No, that I
yes,
gotta...
you do.
No, I don't. That
yes,
I got to push back on.
All right, it's my opinion.
Okay, it is.
My thing is
I've never
this.
heard that opinion before. But...
My thing is this, you know, and I'm cool with you. I like your show, to be honest. I just want to know 2 questions. What made you think that it was cool to say that?
You know, I just...
That's one question.
I just explained... There was no thought put into it. Obviously, I was telling Dr. Dyson, comedians, they react. And it was wrong, and I apologized. And, you know, more than that, I can't do.
I accept your apology. But I still think we need to get to the root of the psyche, because I think it's a lot of guys out there who cross the line because they a little too familiar, or they think they too familiar, or it's guys that, you know, they might have a black girlfriend or 2 that made them some Kool-Aid every now and then, and they think they can cross the line, and they can't. You know, it's a word that has been used against us. It's like a knife, man, and you can use it as a weapon or you can use it as a tool. It's been used as a weapon against us by white people, and we're not going to let that happen again by nobody, because it's not cool. Now, I know you heard it's in the lexicon, everybody talking, but that's our word now. That's our word now, and you can't have it back. I know they trying to get it back. This guy, and I'm not talking about you, Bill. I'm not talking about you, Bill.
Okay.
But I'm talking about guys who cross the line every day because they got some black homies, they got some friends, they think it's cool. And it's not cool, because when I hear my homies say it, it don't feel like venom. When I hear a white person say it, it feel like that knife stabbing me, even if they don't mean it. So, you know, I like your show, and it's a great show. And I just don't know sometimes, is this a political show or is it a show about jokes? And sometimes the jokes, I know, I understand the format, and, you know, you guys say it's a comedian show, but this, to me, is a political show. And I think you just have to not step on some of the political messages that you're saying with a joke, because some things just ain't funny, you know what I mean? This is real right here that we're going through. And I'm not trying to get on your case, Bill. I'm telling you, I like your show, I like you. But I think this is a teachable moment, not just to you, but to the people that's watching right now. You know what I'm saying? Dude,
I think the people watching right now are saying that point has been made.
Not by me.
Okay.
All right, man.
But you made it.
I made it. I'm done. And we can laugh now. We can tell jokes.
Okay. Would you like to?
I mean, I agree with what Ice Cube said, but furthermore, I also think it's about the context in which the joke was made. Like, we know you apologized, but in the context, you essentially, by referring to yourself as a house anything, you attempted to whitewash who was really enslaved in the house. You know, as a white person in America, you would have been the master, the slave owner, not someone enslaved in the house. And it was mostly black women who were enslaved in the house, who were raped, who were beaten daily, day in and day out. They endured physical and mental abuse. And so for a lot of people in America, that was like a slap in the face to black America, particularly to black women. And so I'm with Ice Cube and Dr. Dyson. This is a teachable moment. And in this teachable moment, we have to talk about just educating and taking it farther. Look, this is on the backdrop. We are 2 years shy of the 400th anniversary of the first 20 African people being brought to this continent as slaves. This is on the backdrop of Confederate monuments of the Confederacy being taken down from Charlottesville, Virginia to New Orleans, Louisiana, and people protesting about it. We got to fight white folks on taking down the statues of the Confederacy. This is on the backdrop of right here in L.A. not 2 weeks ago when LeBron James was called the N-word, one of the most powerful people and most known people in the world. And so it's a teachable moment for everyone to understand that it is more than just a word. Black people are literally fighting the systems of white supremacy and institutionalized racism every single day. And every single day. And for some people, it does not matter how much money we make, what job we do. I was literally on the campaign trail with Bernie Sanders. I was attempted to be yanked out of the entourage for no other reason except I was a black woman walking with Bernie. That is an issue, and so we have to remember that we still have some work to do, and we still got some farther places to go. Maybe we need to take a group field trip on down to the National Museum of African American History and Culture. We're going to just do it because to put some visuals to the things that we're talking about.
Can we plug your record before we run out of time?
Yeah, let's